It's Spider-Bug!
You suck.
You seem really familiar. Surprise, motherf***! What the fuck?
Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
In association with nerdaddiction.com. Be sure to check out Marvel Addicts on Facebook. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another retro review, and today we're going to rewind it all the way back to 1997 with the Steel Shock Spider-Man from the Spider-Man animated series by Toy Biz. Now, if you're a Spider-Man comic book fan of the 1990s, you might recognize this as a different character. It's actually the Joe Wade Scarlet Spider of circa, I want to say 1996 is when this character first came out. It was another incarnation of the Scarlet Spider. Me personally, I didn't care for this particularly much, but it was interesting that we actually got a figure of him. But for whatever reason, they marketed it as the Steel Shock Spider-Man figure in the toy line, and that's okay, because we actually got it. The gimmick on this, if you look, there's a little translucent spider right there, and then there's a pull string in the back, and you would pull that, and it would spark, the chest would light up, and, well, the gimmick no longer works, because it's been so many years now. I was actually shocked it still had the helmet, to be honest. I found this at my local flea market for a couple bucks, and definitely couldn't pass on it for a retro review here. So the helmet does come off, just to show this real quick. It pops off, and it's got the old school style Spider-Man head logo on it. The Spider-Man head. But it's interesting figure to say the least. Articulation, the head does move back and forth. With or without the helmet, as you can see right there. The arms move up and down. If I could do this in camera, he does have single joints at the elbow there, which is nice. There's nothing at the wrist. He does have waist articulation. There is a joint at the hip right here, so that does move up and down, and then he does have some pretty extreme single joint there on the knee. And well, that's pretty much it for the articulation, which, to be honest, it's not really bad for the era of action figures. I mean, this predates the Marvel Legends stuff, so this is about that time when action figures started to get a little bit more articulated. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, this is a very interesting piece. I do like all the silver on it. The black wash is very heavy. I love the kind of cattywampus translucent plastic red spider. He's got the red eyes on the mask. He's got these kind of translucent spikes coming up all the way down his back, which in the comics they were all silver, but this kind of breaks the silver up a bit. Now, I will say, while I do like the black wash, it has a very kind of customizer feel to it. It just kind of looks like a customizer did their own blackwashing on it, which is, I mean, it's very heavy-handed. And, you know, it doesn't look bad at all. I personally like it, but I can see where some people wouldn't. Now, taking a closer look at the figure without his helmet on, it basically just has a Toy Biz Spider-Man head here, which is a little bit silly. Obviously, he did not have that as the Scarlet Spider in the comics. This is strictly for the toy, and, well, you know, they marketed it as a Spider-Man toy, so they put a Spider-Man head on it, and it is what it is. Personally, it's gotta have the helmet on. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, we got a lot of really nice black wash detail going on. He's got these kind of parts that stick up off his forearms that are in translucent red. A lot of sculpted detail. He's got the laser stingers built into the upper forearms. The back of the figure has these nice spiky pieces on his waist. Again, lots of nice detail, lots of really nice black paint wash everywhere. Something we just don't get in a modern toy today, which is a bit of a lost art, but this one is a bit heavy-handed, like I said, and may not be for everybody's taste. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, they are very insect-like. I don't know if I would say spider-like. They kind of flail out. They've got these 4 toes, or 3 toes, I guess, actually, and then a heel spur in the back. They kind of arch back a little bit down at the ankle, which, I mean, I've seen the artwork like this. It's different. It kind of makes them look more bug-like, I suppose. But I kind of wonder, how does Peter Parker or Joe Wade get his little feet down into those funky-looking toes? For comparison, here we have the Joe Wade Scarlet Spider next to a modern Marvel legend. It's Scream. So this figure actually fits pretty well, I think, in the 6-inch scale. Even though he's a 5-inch scale, he's kind of hunched over a little bit, and the spikes that kind of go up on his back really kind of help him blend into a Marvel Legends figure set, because, well, we don't have this guy in the Legends line. So if you're looking for this particular character to round out your Spider-Verse, you know, this actually wouldn't be too bad. So is the Steel Shock Spider-Man, or Joe Wade Scarlet Spider, something that you want in your Spider-Man collection? If you are completing all the different Spider-Man characters throughout the Spider-Verse, then this is probably something you're going to want to go after. Otherwise, this could be an easy pass. I personally would not pay any more than about $10 for this figure, and that would have to be in box for me and get the little spark feature to actually work. I only paid a few dollars for this figure, so I was very happy what I got for it. It will work perfectly fine up on my Spider-Verse shelf. It's different, and it's heavy-handed in the black wash, so that may not be everybody's bag as far as paint goes, but you know what? For an older toy, it definitely looks cool up on a Spider-Man shelf. So there he is, the Steel Shock Spider-Man from Toy Biz, circa 1997.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.